So let's talk about if statements in Haskell. An if statement allows a computer to respond based on the data that you give it. And it follows the logic of if, then, else. If this thing is true, then do this thing. Else, we're going to do this other thing. So let's do an example, and we're going to make a weather example. So up here, we're going to create our own function. And to do that, we can say, we're going to call it travel to work. And this function is going to be how we get to work. It's going to take in one parameter, so the weather parameter. We're going to feed this function some weather, and based on the weather that we give it, it's going to return how we're going to go to work. So travel to work takes in weather, and it's going to return, and this is where we're going to use our if statement. So this is multiple lines. If it's one line, remember we don't need do. We can just say put string ln or print, and print or put whatever we want. But if it's multiple lines, we're going to say do. And then we're going to write our stuff underneath it. In this case, it is multiple lines. So travel to work takes in some weather, and then it does this thing, right? And so let's write our function for this first, or our type signature. So it's going to be travel to work. And it takes in a weather parameter, and this is going to be a string. We're going to feed it some type of string for weather, so maybe it's sunny, cloudy, rainy, right, or a combination of those things. And then we're going to return, in this case, we're going to return, we're going to put something to the console. We're not going to return a string, we'll just put it to the console. So we're going to use IO, because IO is anytime your program ends in putting, or anytime your function ends in putting something to the console, we use this IO, right? So let's use our if statement now. We have our type signature, takes in the weather, and it puts that weather to the console based on the weather that you feed it. So if, and we can say, so if weather, because it takes in the weather, right? And we'll feed it some weather in just a second. If weather double equals, so double equals is saying, single equals is assigning something, right? So if we were to say let weather equal sunny, then we're assigning sunny to this weather variable. But in this case, we're saying double equals, and double equals is like if weather is this. So if the parameter that we pass in is the same as sunny, so if it's sunny out, then we want to put string ln, then we want to put to the console walking to work. If it's not sunny out, so if it's sunny, then we want to walk to work. Else, we're going to put to the console driving to work. If it's not sunny, we don't want to walk to work, we want to drive to work. And so that's our logic, right? So in comes the weather. We check if the weather that we put in is sunny. If it's sunny, then we walk to work. Else, we drive to work. And this IO is saying, hey, our last thing is going to either be putting this to the console, or it's going to be putting this to the console. But either way, we're putting something to the console. So down in main equals do now, we have that we declared our function, and on the right hand side is everything our function does. Now we need to call our function in main. So main equals do, and we're going to call this function. So we're going to say travel to work, and we need to feed it some type of weather. And our weather is going to be sunny. So think about the results you'd expect to get from this. Take a second and think about it. Right, so if we pass in sunny to our travel to work function, we called it here, we pass it in comes sunny. Do if sunny double equals sunny, well, that's true, sunny is equal to sunny, then we want to print walking to work. So we expect to get walking to work back. So Control S to save, clear it, reload, and run. And we get walking to work. Now let's suppose it's not sunny, right? Let's suppose it's cloudy. Cloudy, there we go. Save it. So in comes cloudy. If cloudy double equals sunny, that's not true. Cloudy is not the same as sunny. Then do this. Well, we don't do that because cloudy is not sunny. So else we do driving to work. Excuse me. So else we do driving to work. So save it, head over to WinGHCI, clear, reload, And when we run it, we should get driving to work, right? So let's suppose now that we have more than just one weather option, right? If it's sunny, we want to walk to work, but there's other options, other ways to get to work. We could bike to work or we could drive to work. So we're going to say if it's cloudy, we probably don't want to walk to work, but we could bike to work to get there faster. And if it's raining, then we want to drive to work. We don't want to bike or walk in the rain. So now we have three things we need to account for. So if weather is sunny, then we still want to walk to work, right? So if weather's sunny, then walk to work. And then instead of saying else here, we can say else if. And now else if is like a kind of a continuation on this. So if the weather's sunny, then walk to work. Else if the weather is cloudy, then we want to put string ln bike to work. So if the weather's sunny, then walking to work, then we're walking to work. If the weather's cloudy, then we want to be biking to work. And then if it's raining, so that's the last thing it would be, right? So if it's doing anything else, if it's not sunny or cloudy, then we want to drive to work. So else, and we don't need to say else if weather equals anything else, because for any other type of weather, it's just so else, then we want to driving to work, drive to work. So driving to work. So if the weather's sunny, then we're walking to work. Else if the weather's cloudy, then we're biking to work. Else we're driving to work. Okay, so Control S to save. And let's head over to our WinGHCI, clear it, reload, and run. And currently we're biking to work, right? Because we called it here with cloudy. So weather is cloudy, in it comes. Cloudy does not equal sunny, so we don't do this. Else if weather is cloudy, which is true, because cloudy's cloudy, then we want to bike to work. So supposing it was raining, right? Supposing weather was raining, think about what it would do for a second. So in comes raining. If weather equal to sunny, raining does not equal sunny. Else if weather's cloudy, raining does not equal cloudy. So then we go down to else, we're driving to work. Let's try it. Reload and run it. And we have driving to work, right? So that's how you can use if, else if, and you could do more than one else if. So you could have else if cloudy and raining. You could have multiple of those else ifs. So now we're going to take a minute to talk about Boolean values and how those can be used with these if and else if statements. So first off, we're going to comment out the code underneath travel to work. So to do that, highlight your code there, and then you can push Control and /. It's also the question mark key, Control question mark key, and that'll comment out that code. Or you could by hand put the double dashes, double hyphens in front of each one. So we're going to use this in just a second, but down here in main, let's make a variable. So we're going to say let is raining, and is raining is going to be let's call it a Boolean value. So either true or false. And for right now, let's say is raining is true. And we just set it equal to true just like that. So let is raining equal true. And then what we're going to do for travel to work, instead of just passing a weather type, we're also going to pass this is raining value of true or false. So first off, let's change this because we now have is raining separately. So let's say sunny. And let's go up here to travel to work. And we want to include this Boolean value here. So we can say it also takes in is raining. So travel to work takes in a string and a Boolean value of whether it's raining or not. So either true or false. So that changes our type, right? So we need to take in weather and is raining. Okay, now I have the same name here as here. That's okay. I could name this, do know though that I could name this anything I want though. So it could be like raining. So it could be this, and it's fine. This will still be the true or false value that's passed in here. So we're going to say is raining. And so weather is a string. Is raining is a Boolean value. So we're going to type bool. Bool is short for Boolean. And then we're of course going to put something to the console underneath here. So it takes in a string, a Boolean value, and then it's going to put something to the console. So now we could say if, because we're going to use what we have below in just a second, but for a short example, if cloudy, if weather double equals cloudy, and so this is a kind of a logical operator. So there's double ampersand for and then there's or. So we're going to start with and. So if weather is cloudy and is raining. So what that means is if the weather is cloudy, right? We've talked about this part. And this, so if this is true and this also has to be true. So both of these conditions have to be true. Weather has to be cloudy and it has to be raining. Is raining has to be true. If both of these are true, then we want to put string ln drive to work. We want to drive to work. If both of those are not true for now, we're just going to say else walk to work to see how this works. Okay, so Control S to save. Then we're going to run this. So let's actually pass in cloudy right now to make this true. So in comes cloudy as weather, and in comes is raining as is raining. So if weather, so weather is cloudy. So if cloudy double equals cloudy, that's true. And is raining is also true, and we know that is true. Then we want to put drive to work. So we expect to get drive to work here. So over here we go. Clear, reload, and run. And we get drive to work. Now, if it's cloudy and it's not raining, so false, I'm going to make is raining false. So now when we pass is raining in, it's coming in as false. So is raining is false. Weather is cloudy is true, but this side also has to be true. And in this case, it's not, it's false. So if true and false, well, that's it. Both of them have to be true. So in this case, this whole statement evaluates to false. So in that case, we're not driving to work, we're walking to work because it's cloudy, but it's not raining. So save, clear, reload, and run. And we are walking to work. So now let's talk about the or operator. So we had the double ampersands for and. Now we're going to use these double pipes for or. So the or operator is saying if the weather is cloudy or it's raining. So if either one of these is true, then we want to drive to work, because now we don't like walking if it's cloudy and we don't like walking if it's raining. So if it's cloudy but it's not raining, we still don't want to walk to work. We want to drive. If it's raining and it's also going to be cloudy, but if it's raining and cloudy, we definitely want to drive to work. So either way here, if this is true or this is true, or if both is true, we want to drive to work. So let's test this out. So is raining is false, but it's cloudy. So we're passing in cloudy and not raining. So here we go. In comes cloudy. Well, weather equals cloudy. That's true. Is raining is false, but one of these two is true. So the whole thing is true. That means we're driving to work. Let's test it. Control S to save. Here we go. Reload and run. So we're driving to work. Now let's suppose is raining is false and it's sunny. So in comes sunny. If sunny equals cloudy, well, that's false. Is raining is also false, so this whole thing's false. So we're walking to work. Save it, try it out, reload, run. Now we're walking to work.